Hey everyone, Dan here. Wanted to take a look at JMIA today, and I think it's setting up potentially for a nice push upward. Before we get into it, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps a lot. Also, feel free to use the comments section below for any tickers you'd like me to cover, any ideas that you have, or any questions you'd like to ask. I take a look at those about once a week, and we'll get back to you then. So JMIA is setting itself up to be basically the African Amazon and has built a lot of infrastructure and is really well known across the continent as sort of an Amazon-like provider of goods and services. So, it has had a big run-up near 70 in the recent past, but has had a lot of pushback. And, you see this in the past if you look through the price history. But what I think may be happening now is, it couldn't reach its most recent high when it tried this push upward recently, so it's getting pushed down. But what I'm looking for is for it to continue this pattern of making higher lows. So this was, the lowest low in this trend line, a slightly higher low, and now I look for it to hold another slightly higher low and basically walk itself up this white trend line. It could also obviously stay higher above it, would be fine. And what we're looking for it to do is buck the trend of this white downtrend line. And this pattern here forms what we call a flag. So if you look at like my cursor here is basically the pole of the flag, and then this is the triangular symbol of the flag. And so when something is approaching the point of a flag and going to break either up or down, we call it flagging out. And oftentimes what happens when something is flagging out is it makes a larger than normal price move either in the bullish or the bearish direction. So as that's happening, we basically want to see, is it maintaining support on this bottom white zone, or is it finding clear resistance against this downtrending white bar and going to kind of push itself further down. So that's what we want to look for as it's flagging out here. But my hope is, that it establishes along this bottom white line and walks itself up basically right into my first price target, which would be that 46.80. And then my next price target would be 51.73. I think those are like very reasonable levels. We're not talking about like a 2x kind of play on this one, though I think I do think by the end of the year, there's a strong possibility that this does double from where it is right now at this like 38.67 level. What I'd look for if it does kind of flag out and start to turn down is, it's that 34.36 level. I would look at as sort of like a cautionary zone. It should really, really hold that, or there might be bigger trouble in play, to which that 31.89 would be that sort of like cut loss area to me if I'm holding JMIA and it does sort of go against me. So I don't currently have a position. I have had several positions in the past. As you see, there's been a lot of good sort of price action to play off of at various points this year. And so, that's what I'd be looking at for the bullish side of things and the caution, again, in the yellow and the red zone. So good luck if you get into this one. If you have any questions about it, please let me know. I've done a lot of looking into all things JMIA. So, but this is what I'm looking at for the time being. If we get above that 51.73, I'll sort of keep folks updated on my Twitter. I'll do my best to do an updated video sort of pointing out, what I'm seeing as we look to press forward. All right. Thank you all for watching. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next video.